Alright. This is a Cakedown run. This is, want to play with some viewers? Oh. Unfortunately, if I'm going to be streaming Risk of Rain after this, I can't, that game's netcode is, wait. Wow, this is going to be really interesting. Alright, unfortunately, I just don't have the, unfortunately, I just don't have the internet to play online with everything. Now, is this the, okay, this is it. Well, this is going to be a run. This is going to be actually a lengthy run, but we're absolutely going to start the gun. So there's that. Welcome to Cakedown, everybody. It's freaking ridiculous in here. I have more jumps than I need. I really, really hope we make it to the, battlements here. Because if we end up going to the warehouse, I'm going to be kind of sad. Because we could totally make it to the top of the tower at this rate with this stuff. I have found the secret. What do you... Oh, it's because I didn't touch the ground. Well, either way. So, it's actually... I'm kind of surprised this is my first time hitting 50 runs. On... Weird. That seems wrong. Oh, well. Either way. Dead man, godly noob, you know... Well, I guess I just artificially made it a little bit harder. I feel kind of bad about that, but, now you're talking about me being overpowered in this game. Unfortunately, it just got worse. I apologize. I'm gonna send my face into a couple of these. Oh, right! I can hurt myself. That is gonna suck a little bit. Well, we'll see what happens. I just gotta keep my distance. Hey, Bengal, how you doing? But... yeah, just gonna fuck shit up, apparently. I'm gonna need some more weapon level on this, though. And unfortunately, I don't think any of the items we picked up were magnetism. Oh well. This gun level's fast. I just need to make sure that I am not present when it hits anything. And that's a might pickup. Not only is this, you know, a Cakedown run, but this is actually one of the luckier runs just to get a might pickup this early on. Well, either way. I'll probably switch over to the Hedgehog launcher, especially if we get a nice, couple of nice items. We'll see. Anyway, I know there's some secrets here. Let's just get the blue EXP and the health, and continue on. Alright. Well, let's see what's in this secret area. I do not have a whole lot of jump heights. Just a shit ton of jumps. Yeah, hopefully I can get some more jump heights here, though. But, truly, I don't really need anything. Like, I could go fight the boss right here, right now, and probably win. Okay, I was about to say, are no enemies going to spawn here? Because I was going to get really disappointed. Because I brought the big guns, and if I don't get the chance to use them, I'm just going to be depressed. Anyway, okay, there is actually one guy still following me around. I was wondering about that. And let's just keep going. All right, who's our victim number one? Oh, hey, Mama Spinbot, how you doing? I don't think she bet on running into me today. Oh, wow. Okay, so apparently I can blow those out of the sky too. I guess I knew that. Anyway, we get the siphon, the painful siphon. Whatever that one is. Let's max this gun out. It's maxed enough. Let's just grab the last of the blue XP. Is that it? Nope. There we go. And painful siphon. I kind of wish the... Actually, no. That would be a terrible thing. I was going to say, I kind of wish the painful siphon was actually, like, infinite use. But that would be a terrible idea. That'd be unfortunate. But, yeah. Bengal is talking about streaming Castle Crashes earlier and starting a YouTube channel and stuff like that. And, I've been talking about that a lot recently, so I think maybe not this weekend just because I've got some personal project stuff to take care of. Also, it's my mother's birthday, so, you know, kind of have to focus on that kind of business. I'm gonna hurt myself here, aren't I? Ow! Well, that's not a big deal. Wow, that takes off, like, all of my blue EXP, though. I should be careful about that. But yeah, it's my mother's birthday. Can't really focus on too much stuff. But, I think what I'm actually going to do is do, like, a, you know, starting YouTube video series. And, because I definitely rant about it a fair amount. And when it comes to just, like, playing, because a lot of people ask about it, and, you know, it's a common topic for a lot of people, which doesn't surprise me that much at all. I'm just going to use the painful siphon. Also, wow, despite having a very solid computer, I'm actually dropping down into the 25 frames a second while firing this gun, which is bonkers. Now I need to get up here fast. So I want all this stuff, and it is... well, it's gonna go away quick. Alright. Well, anyway, but yeah, doing a series on, like, starting YouTube. But the hardest thing about... I might as well just rant about it here, and I'll just keep ranting about it until I have, like, truly a collective knowledge thrown into... that's a lot of spin bots. I have my collective knowledge just thrown into Tower of Guns and various other roguelikes. That it's really just Tower of Guns, honestly. All of my other roguelikes I'm a little bit more focused on, but this game I'm very comfortable with. Let's switch this, get its level up, might as well. Soothing Siphon is convenient for a number of things. But starting a YouTube channel, or a Twitch channel, whatever, is really difficult. I had a bit of a nice boost, just because I have some friends already, as far as, like, Twitch streaming. I'm not even talking about YouTube right now, but, like, as far as Twitch streaming goes, it's actually easier to grow an audience in Twitch, from what I can tell, but it's more demoralizing in the beginning. Because, like, in YouTube, you can kind of just let it sit and wait and whatever, whereas there's nothing that sucks more than, like, you know, streaming and having no one around to watch it. And, you know, to some degree, I've had to experience that. I'd managed to get up to 50 followers pretty quickly. You know, thanks, guys. But, nice. Did I get it? No, I didn't get it. Alright, well, but to a large degree, the 50 followers that I got right off the bat largely was, you know, my YouTube subscribers to begin with. So I had an advantage getting into it that, you know, most people don't, unless, you know, they're already established. And after a while, I decided, I'll just grow both at the same time. Probably makes sense anyway. Are there any other secrets in here? I don't think so. Yeah, there aren't. Okay. But so for most people that have to start from scratch, starting a YouTube channel or starting a Twitch channel is going to be hard. I'm going to go hide down here for a little while. Ow. Ooh. Can't do that. Back to this. I guess it's nice having a second gun. I was almost tempted to do the peas and carrots pistol. Oh, you guys are crafty popping up behind me. Alright, well, it's no big deal. Not gonna impact me that much either. But, like, there's nothing more demoralizing than being in an echo chamber and being the only one there. And I have a lot of sympathy for a lot of people that are kind of stuck there. And I've said this time and time again, but, like, the easiest way to get past that... oh, those are not explodey orb things that I thought I was going to be fighting in here. Then again, those were maybe my shots. Wow, yeah, this is not for the faint of computer GPU. Wow! That is really ridiculous. Alright, come to me, Blue EXP. Let us go beat the hordes of machinery together. Anyway, but, like, starting is a pain in the butt. Let's see. Let's take a look. There might be a secret here. Might not. I don't think so. I've got enough jumps to check without, like, really a whole lot of consternation. Yep, doesn't look like there's anything. There might be, but I don't remember where it is, and truly it doesn't matter that much. So back when I was starting YouTube, and a lot of people, actually, almost nobody probably watching this even remembers those days. I can't blame you, because I had 30 subscribers max after the first 3 months of YouTubing. There's not much that came of, you know, my first time doing this hobby. It took a while to get, like, any level of growth. I actually got really lucky with a couple of reviews coming out, like, I think my first big break was actually doing a review on Intake and Fractal. Both are phenomenal games, actually. But they're, like, you know, kind of simple, puzzly type games, and I did a review of both right before before Intake came out, and Humble Bundle actually decided to do a Humble Bundle of Intake and all the other games made by the same studio. So I managed to jump from, like, 30 to 60 in the matter of, I don't know, a night, a couple days. It was really convenient. Of course, you know, at this point those reviews net me almost nothing, and part of that's my tags are awful, but whatever. Hello, health. I want that. But so that was, like, my first quote-unquote big break, and for a lot of people that's pretty meaningless. Wow, really? Pan flute. Wow, this run is getting dumb. But so that was my first, you know, I'm actually growing as a channel thing, and it felt really good. And then from there was like Dungeon of the Endless, and then I kind of sat in the doldrums for quite a while. I really didn't do a whole lot in between. I was still growing, but not nearly as much as, you know, prior. And okay, there's a little bit of money over here. Let's see, 100 run video when you get... Yeah, I probably should. But, let's see. Where was I? I'm gonna switch to the pan flute, actually. It's way less dangerous. I also like it more. And we're not on Taco Terra anymore. Right. Why was I dumb and started with the extra jumps? Who'd even think that was a good idea? Oh, well, not the end of the world either. But so, Dungeon of the Endless really pushed my channel along. And then from there was like a lot of pretty much meh stuff for a long time. I think I made it up to like 400 subscribers as a result of that and a couple other games. But it wasn't until McDroid, Runers, Grav, and like a couple other videos that truly pushed me forward. Wow, he just died. I don't even know what weapon I had there. Alright, well, what is that? Precision. Don't even know what gun to get that on. So let's just keep leveling up the pan flute. I'd really have to look at like what videos of mine have done particularly well, but 90% of like my YouTube career was kind of spent just screwing around doing collaborative stuff, which actually had some like ups and downs too. Collaborations are hard, especially with other YouTubers. I've had some really negative collabs, but I don't know. Let's see. Oh yeah, but McDroid and Runers came out with like within a week of each other. It was really close and really surprised me actually, because I think I got a free copy of Runers at the suggestion of I'm gonna screw this up. It was I want to say it was Failbird, but I could be wrong about that one. But one of you guys suggested, hey, there's this game coming out. You should try it out. I want to see how you do. And so I'm like, okay, I'll just ask for a copy. And then it turns out, like, me, well, I did a number of videos on it, and like I just started pumping them out like crazy. Hello. I started pumping them out like crazy. This is gonna get hairy when I exit. Yep. Thought so. Let's just fire off the gun of death and destruction. Let that handle things for a little while. Bam. Back to the pan flute. But so I know like Splattercat and Northernlion actually had videos of it fairly soon in, but they never continued with the game. I would argue probably because the game's hideous. It's really not a pretty game. Yeah, fuck it. But so from there, you know, me being the only person with an actual series on it, oh right, actually, I gained a lot of my subscribers from Tower of Guns, at least the ones that kind of stuck around. You guys, effectively. Tower of Guns, Risk of Rain, and to a degree McDroid. And actually, I should go back to McDroid. Oh, hell yeah. I just realized we went to the battlements. I was talking about that earlier and completely forgot to process the second half of that. Alright, well this is gonna get fun and terrifying at the same time. Okay, how are you guys doing? Not bad. But so, Tower of Guns was actually one of those where almost nobody had like a lengthy series on it, but I just stuck it through and kept doing it. It was actually really good for me. Oh god, what the shit? That was... They do that? That big bomb bot is... They're dive bombing me. Oh wait, no, there's a bomb launcher somewhere. Oh, there you are. I was wondering about that. Alright, what else do we got around here? I'm trying to get this gun up to max level. And what just happened? Alright, just a bunch of twerps. No big deal. I'll just use the Soothing Siphon, get this thing maxed out. Oh, there's some Keygerators. Let's actually take them out. God, this gun hurts my eyes, though. Seriously. Oh well. Worked out well. And let's just let the homing bullets take care of business. Anything over here? Yeah, actually a fair amount. Let's get it maxed out. Might as well. And twerps. But yeah, apart from just kind of like repeating my history as far as YouTube goes, the secret to use YouTube and Twitch and whatever is just sheerly perseverance. Let's see. But, like, I don't know. It's hard to, like, truly explain, wow, this is going to be a pain. Actually, I can do it easier from this room, especially because it might give me a jump height. Holy balls, what the hell kind of room is this? Alright, so in that case, let's just get it a little bit easier here. That is so many bullets. It ain't even funny. My frame rate is just gone. It feels like I'm watching a slideshow. It's very cinematic, Ubisoft. Very cinematic. Hell, this game runs better than Assassin's Creed Unity. That is an incredibly depressing statement. Alright. Soothing Siphon. Let's get this one maxed out. Something's... Oh, these guys are still shooting at me. I was wondering about that. And can't Soothing Siphon again. Oh, well. Magnetism. Can't complain. Anything else? Doesn't look like it. So now it's time for the long trip. First, let's go down. 'Cause, yeah, we don't need that. Please be a jump height. Nope, you are, in fact, not a jump height. We might not make it to the top of the tower on account of... We don't jump very high. I don't think I have a single... I don't think I have a single jump height in this entire build. Oh, well, I have so many jumps. It probably doesn't matter. We'll see. We will see. This is going to take some serious platforming. Oh, right, I forgot. Some of the level here doesn't actually exist. Okay. But some of it does. At least enough of it does for me to get up and around. I think I can platform off of something over here. Yeah, there we go. And then I have to keep going. This is going to take a while. Just saying. But, what's the message down there? It just says press C to tilt. Okay. And then I can make it over to this bit. Man, I haven't had to do this in a very long time. It's kind of nostalgic, actually. I think I celebrated the like full release of this game, actually, by doing this, which was kind of fun. It was kind of cool. I'm willing to bet, actually, I'm one of the first people that ever made it to the top of the tower. And I'm not saying that as like a braggartly way. I'm just saying that, like, game came out and I'm just like, oh hey, you can go up now. Let's see what happens. Turns out, brilliant idea. This is gonna take a goddamn long time, and I'm not gonna make it on this one. I'm gonna have to sit down for a bit. Does this have any knockback? See, I wanted to do Egon's Pride for this run. And I don't think we're going to make it to the top. So you know what? Let's just do this. I should probably actually switch to the game title. Yep. Just like people are telling me to. I just kind of forget. I'm not able to collect that gold. Weird. Alright. Well. It is... Okay. It is actually listed on Twist, too. But, yeah, let's just grab this. If I had a jump height, and I'm flabbergasted I didn't get any... You know what? I'm gonna go check to see what that message says, but I swear it says... Yep, use tilt. Default C. Smiley face. Hugbot smiley face, mind you. Alright. But yeah, the hardest part about, like, starting a Twitch channel, YouTube channel, whatever... Wait. What? What? Alright, that's confusing. And this is better. Anti-inflammatory jelly? I think it is. Deployable cover. You know what? Never mind. This is better. It's gonna hurt a little, but it's better. Anyway, but like, I have a lot of friends that have actually started and quit YouTube as a result of starting as hard. A lot of people can't get past the base technical issues. A lot of people can't get used to, you know, recording on a daily basis. A lot of people can't get used to having no fans for quite a long period of time. I had one friend, and dude was really cool, especially in the very beginning. Oh right, these guys are actually violent. I don't know why I just assumed that the spin bots weren't violent for whatever reason this time around. Hey, I'm actually remembering their names. I remember getting back into this. I'm like, what is everybody called again? But you know, friend got a huge boost from one game. Actually managed to get up to you know, well over 100 subs very quickly, and then just kind of lost his momentum because he wasn't growing enough to be happy. And then he tried streaming, and it was the same situation. And it's just like, you gotta put in the work to get anything out of this game, or YouTubing. I don't know. It's not like YouTube is really a game here. It's just kind of a thing. Oh god. I swear I got hit by one of these, but looks like I'm incorrect. Either way, let's just... Oh, that's some things. Oh, okay. Somehow did not get hit there. Curious. Very confusing. I think we need some, good old homing bullet magic here. Please make my life easier. Whoa! Okay. But yeah, poor dude just couldn't deal with having, like, no audience. And it truly is the hardest thing. Having, you know, looking at your views section of your YouTube page and seeing... My nose is clogged. Great. That's not what you see there, but, like, just getting to the videos page and seeing that, you know, the latest couple of videos that you worked so hard on and you thought you were so funny on have 0 views or, like, 3 views or whatever, when, you know, pretty much half of the views on video, half of the Let's Players that ever put a video on YouTube deserve, you know, way more than they get. There are a lot of really great channels out there that just get no attention, and that's just kind of the sad fact of life. Let's see. How many item charge-ups do I have? I have no idea, actually. And unfortunately, it's probably not going to tell me, because this is a cake down. But, like... And I know, Bengal, you're saying, like, you'd be happy with just a handful, but the problem is, like, getting and keeping a handful of people is really hard. Like, I've had a lot of people come and go from my channel. People like TCA and David B, who was hanging out the other day, and, you know, I'm really glad that he showed up for a stream, because I think he was the original person that was like, hey, you should do a stream sometime, and I'm like, I don't think I can. And so I was really glad to, you know, actually have one of my oldest fans. I think he was, like, my true fan for Tower of Guns for the longest time. Dude put, like, paragraph responses on every single Tower of Guns videos, and, you know, it was just the greatest feeling to have another comment from him. And then it got more, and more, and more, and more, and now actually I have trouble responding to all of them. Which is kind of why I like doing the stream episoding, because I can respond to, like, you know, what I need to live, and, or at least try. It's kind of hard. There's a lot going on in the game, and there's a lot going on, like, all over the place. But I try, and, you know, eventually I'm gonna have to figure out how to pare everything down, so, like, the people that have been with me for the entire time get at least some level of a perk for doing so, and I truly don't know how I'd ever be able to do that, but, oh, that's something to consider for later. Because I'm not that big yet. I'm getting there, but I'm not that big yet. So let's just use these, take these guys out. Pan flute is great. Like, why do we get the pan flute? And, that's a difficulty reduction. I'd like that, if I can get it. Oh, where the hell is it going? Got it! Alright, there's one, and those are floating bombs. Do I see any other pickups here before I go? Do I see any shops? I don't see any tokens. I see a lot of floating bombs. Okay. But, you know, it's really nice to see him, like, well, see a lot of people, like, hang out and talking. But for the first couple months of YouTubing or Twitch, unless you, like, get lucky with something, you're pretty much going to be stuck by yourself, and it is just the roughest thing ever. And that's why, you know, I say collaborations are really nice. And I will stand by, like, I will insist upon collaborations are probably the most important thing to YouTubing or streaming above almost anything else, save for visual and audio quality. Those are the only things that are truly non-negotiable. As far as YouTubing goes, this is gonna hurt. Okay, where the hell am I? Oh god, this is terrifying. Alright. Well, luckily I do so much damage, it's mostly not a problem. I also actually have enough horizontal momentum that I don't actually fall down very easily either. We've got some shops in here too, which is gonna be nice. But, that's why I, like, advocate, you know, anytime anybody really asks me about, like, how do I start YouTube, it's like, find somebody else to do it with. And I don't mean do, like, a group channel. Actually, I highly recommend against group channels, if you can avoid it, just because they have so many pitfalls is not even funny. But, what am I even bouncing off of? I don't even know. But, you know, find another channel that you can hang out with. And if they quit, well, find another channel to hang out with, and just keep doing it until you've got a core group of people to support you. Because in lieu of a fan base, especially starting out, having other people in the same situation as you helps immensely. It's great. Yeah, the reason why I went around in that case was all of my jumps are really piddly. I get the feeling I was going to get hit more than I would like trying to get where I want. I probably should have actually just kind of bummed around on the bottom and shot them all, but, well, I'm just being obstinate. Honestly, there's not much I have to do to win this run, I think. Because pan flute is actually, well, you know, the homing gun is, yeah, truly we don't have a whole lot of things to worry about here. We're in a really good position. But, yeah. So, you know, Bengal, my suggestion is, seeing as you mentioned you're playing Castle Crashers, find somebody else to play Castle Crashers with. It'll be a lot more fun, because even if you don't have anybody watching you, you'll at least have somebody else there playing with you that nobody else is watching. And who knows, maybe they'll make it big before you do and bring you along for the ride, which is a really cool thing. Anyway. I would have loved to have Old Painless, and I was really tempted to do Egon's Pride, but yeah, until I get some jump height here, we're just going to be slowly inching our way upwards, but we're never ever going to fall down. Totally could have made it to the top of the tower if I had one or two, but not a single one. It's ridiculous. Well, either way, and we get plenty of cash, which we don't need. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. Now, this actually could kill me. It's unlikely, but it could. You coming? Alright, he is coming. Well, I should do enough damage with the old pan flute that he's not going to be a concern. But this is one of the few bosses that I'm not good at fighting. Oh, well, we'll see. You open? You're open. Never mind. Easy as pickle juice. I don't think he even got a hit in. Beautiful. Hey, what is this? Charged armament injection. Burst invincibility. Yeah, that's probably better. It'll let me get some nice hits in on the boss. I don't know. Whatever. It's better than the soothing siphon, which we don't even need at this point. But, let's see. And Bengal's asking about finding collaborations. And there is actually a resource for collaborations. It's a little bit hit and miss. But there's actually a subreddit that we created because too many people were asking for collaborations, like to collaborate with people. Wow, only 57% of the secrets. I really need to look up where they all are. But there's actually a separate subreddit in the sidebar. There's one for critiques, so if you need, like, help getting better, there's that. And there's also one for collaborations. It's just our Let's Play collab. One of my friends runs it, but it's a pretty hands-off thing. But I also say it's hit and miss, because there's a lot of people that go on there, and I truly don't know about the quality. I honestly... The last person I really went out of my way to find to collaborate with was the moderator of that subreddit. I almost took damage there. That would have been silly. But, I should have maybe done this on endless mode. Nah, that would have been dumb too. Oh god, this is quite a lot of bullets. This is quite a lot of bullets coming my way. Alright, well, let's solve that problem. Post haste. And get around. Oh, there's one of these guys above me. I have bad memories of this room. I blame Nightmare Mode. It was my best Nightmare Mode run ever. Just death and destruction. Alright, things are working out well. I'm actually forgetting parts of this run just because I'm thinking too much about, like, YouTube advice. But my easiest recommendation actually would be for meeting other people on our Let's Play on Let's Play. Oh, you guys are alive. That was surprising. Is truly just find people on whatever forum, on Twitter, whatever, that are a similar size to you, just because they're less likely to say no, and, you know, similar temperament. Because you can't just put a post out there it's like, hey, you want to collab? It's a lot easier to be slightly picky and try and go for the people that are interested in the things you do, or at least you think you would jive well with. I know there's a secret on this floor, but I've never been able to find it. I don't think I'm going to go find it today either. I don't think I care that much. But yeah, easiest way to find collaborators? Say you're streaming Castle Crashers. Find somebody else that's streaming Castle Crashers by themselves, and, well, be like, hey, you wanna go play some Castle Crashers? And it might be a wash. There are a lot of really terrible collaborators out there. I've mentioned this once or twice, but I've had some brutal collaborations with just absolutely unfunny people. It was painful to play with, and I never aired those episodes because I'm not putting that up. I aired up one or two. You can probably find them. It'd probably be pretty obvious, but no, just find similar people to you. It's not actually as hard as you think. It's kind of hard to find them on YouTube search, so that's the one problem. All right, well, let's blow this up, and let's see. Just take a look at the comments, just so I'm not missing anything particularly important. Looks like it, I'm not gonna say it's not, but anyway. Hey, Tower of Guns is a lot of fun. I highly recommend it to anybody that has never played a roguelike before, because it's one of the easiest roguelikes I've ever played. Oh wow, he did not live through that one. All right, and what do we get? Really? Wow, another one, another painful siphon. Well. Seeing as I have no real fear of losing this run, probably, I'm actually just going to blow the tar out of all of these guys. Let's see what I get. The answer is 1 HP at pickup and a lot of blue EXP. It's kind of awful, but I'm still going to get the star, so who cares? Oh yeah, I missed the derpfish. I should have looked at the derpfish, at the very least. I am not giving credit where credit is due. I should play that game at some point, actually. Should stop losing my voice. Ugh. But either way, yeah, no, I recommend this to anybody that's never really played roguelikes before, just because it's simple. You know, the controls are very familiar to anybody that's ever played really any kind of FPS, but the older the school FPS, like the more Quake 3-ish, the better. Are you gonna drop me down, or am I gonna have to fall on my own? I was gonna drop me. Probably should have stayed on the platform. I find it odd that standing on the platform actually manages to get you down there faster. Never been able to figure that one out. Anyway, down we go. What does the secret in here have? The answer is a very pitiable amount of coins. Now, as far as this room is concerned, you're supposed to hop across all the missiles. I think I've done that a grand total of once in the, what, give or take 120 episodes I've ever done of this game, and, you know, hundreds of runs. I'm just gonna beast the crap out of them. I'm not even going to use the homing. Let's do it. Let's finish him off this way. It feels weird to do it any other way. I'm not sure if I'm gonna hit him with it. I think. Yeah, screw it. Pan flute. Pan flute, way more effective. Dude, stop that. Well, when in doubt, escape this way. No. Oh well. Either way. But yeah, unfortunately I can't play things like World of Tanks or Risk of Rain multiplayer or really a lot of things, or at least stream it. And kind of depends on my financial situation. I might upgrade my internet, but as it stands, it's just almost easier. Because the moment I add anybody else to this multiplayer, to like my stream multiplayer, is the moment something goes wrong, and I absolutely hate having to do tech support live. That would drive me insane. And I don't have a big enough fan base that would be forgiving enough. And no offense to you guys, but like, you'd probably lose interest if I, say, couldn't connect to World of Tanks for whatever reason. Or, you know, Risk of Rain kept crashing on us. Probably be boring. Unfortunately. But, yeah, I'm also just afraid of multiplayer with streaming just because the lag could get really bad. You know, I could start dropping frames left and right on the stream. That would suck. I might do some multiplayer videos with people. I actually know a couple of YouTubers that do, but I think that game also involves, like, grinding for stats and stuff, which I don't really have a lot of time for, unfortunately. Anyway, that was an absolutely brilliant run. I had a lot of fun with it, and it's just nice and casual for me, especially when I'm doing a Cakedown run and get one of those guns. But anyway. Oh, right. This is the Hobbit joke one. Well, either way. Uber win 16. 17. Forgot about that. How close? Win-death ratio. 34%. That's actually really good. Prior to the great save wipe of whenever this game came out. I guess 2014? Back in, what, May? March? No, it was earlier than that. It was like February. Lost all of my progress. Oh well, either way, look at all those jumps and all that speed. None of them were jump height. That makes me really sad. I was very tempted to cheat for it just so I could actually, like, get the full use out of the jumping. Oh well, yeah, jump height 6. It's boring. Anyway. Back we go. And I'm gonna quickly go grab another drink before I keep going. My mouth is a desert and it's driving me insane. Also gonna blow my nose so I stop, like, kind of halting when... Ugh.